Got my peaches. Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
Hello, and welcome back to another doll customization video. My name is Hannah, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made Isabelle from Animal Crossing, human version. I first started playing Animal Crossing in 2001 when I was about 7 years old, and I've been a fan of it ever since then. I'm so addicted to it. New Leaf was amazing, and New Horizons, which is coming out very soon, looks like it might even be better than New Leaf, which is like incredible. I'm seriously so excited, and it's gonna take over my life. As a kid, my favorite villager was Cookie. How about you guys? Anyway, I know the world is a bit crazy right now. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy, and let's try and stay positive. Now let's go on to the video. Let's start with the hair. I cut strands of 100% acrylic yarn and unraveled them. Then I tied these strands onto a hoop. Once I got a good amount on the hoop, I took a pet brush and I brushed it out until it was nice and smooth. Watch out for kittens! Next, I took a flat iron and straightened the yarn. Then I cut it off the hoop and laid down a piece of plastic wrap to glue the hair onto. I used tacky glue and a palette knife to really press the glue into the hair. I waited for it to completely dry and then peeled the hair off. I cut the excess glue off the top and then used tacky glue to glue the hair onto the doll head. I used the lighter yellow for the bangs and also put some of the lighter yellow where the bun will be. I waited for the glue to dry and then wrapped a piece of fabric around the hair to protect it because now it's time for the face up. After removing the factory paint with acetone nail polish remover, I sprayed it with Mr. Super Clear. This preps the face for the watercolor pencils. Make sure to wear a mask if you're going to use this. The brand of watercolor pencils is Faber-Castell. Here are the colors I used. I started off with a very light color and sketched on the eyes and eyebrows and colored the lips. I sprayed the face with Mr. Super Clear to seal it and then started on the second layer. I darkened the eyes, colored the whites of the eyes, colored in the eyebrows with yellow, and colored the lips pink. I sealed the face yet again and went over the eyes with an even darker brown. I added more details to the eyes. I sealed it again and used black to add the pupils and the eyelashes. I sealed it again and then used soft pastels to add yellow blush to the face. I also added freckles because I thought it would look cute. I sealed it for the last time and then added dots of white acrylic paint to the eyes. Once the paint dried, I used gloss varnish to add shininess to the eyes and lips. I unpinned the fabric, protecting her hair, and got to work on styling it. I put the hair on top of her head into a little bun, and then folded the rest of the hair up to the back so that it looks like Isabelle's dog ears. A little bit of fabric glue and lots of hairspray kept it all in place. I wrapped a red ribbon around her bun and added a tiny bell. Now on to the clothes. Here are all the fabrics I'm using. White cotton for the blouse, dark green and green plaid cotton for the vest, and dark blue cotton for the skirt. The patterns I used are from DG Requiem on Etsy, and the link is in the description. I traced the pattern onto the fabric and cut it out. The skirt only has 3 pieces, 2 skirt backs and 1 skirt front. I pinned the skirt backs to the skirt front and sewed the sides. Then I hemmed the top and bottom. I folded it and sewed up the back, leaving a small opening for the closure. Next, I worked on the white blouse. This has 2 blouse pieces, 2 sleeves, and 2 collars. I hemmed the bottom of the sleeves, and I'm not sure what happened to the rest of my footage, but basically I hemmed the collars, sewed it on top of the blouse, glued down the exposed stitching, then sewed one blouse front to the other. After hemming the bottom of the sleeves, I sewed them to the blouse. Then I sewed up the sides of the blouse and hemmed one side of the back. I didn't like how long the sleeves ended up being, so I cut some fabric off. I made a little bow out of the same red ribbon I used for the hair and glued it to the front of the blouse. I altered the pattern of the sweater vest just a bit. I basically separated it into 2 front pieces so that I can have a strip of dark green fabric going down the middle where the buttons will be. I sewed the 2 plaid pieces to the strip of dark green, then sewed the 2 back pieces to the front. There is also dark green on Isabelle's neckline, so I sewed dark green fabric there as well. I glued it down. Then I sewed up the sides of the vest and hemmed the bottom as well as one side of the back. I added Velcro. I cut out little strips of dark green fabric and glued it to the vest for the appearance of pockets. Lastly, I added buttons that I cut out of craft foam. And all done! A cute Isabelle doll just in time for the release of New Horizons. I hope you guys enjoyed! See you next time!